Hello there, everybody watching and listening. Welcome back to Mechabellum. Playing against, I didn't see entirely cringy or something like that. Sounds Chinese in my eyes, in my ears. Well, technically looks Chinese in my eyes, I guess. I don't hear his name. So, Assault Marksman got buffed. Arclight's got a small buff. Hounds got nerfed once more. Quiji or something like that, I would assume. So maybe we can make this an Assault Marksman game. We shall try. Or maybe we don't, because we're up against this sort of stuff. There is a not indecent chance that we're gonna get ourselves into a headbutt here. But I guess in a headbutt, suddenly the nerfed range doesn't really matter a whole lot anymore. So what is this? This is... should be here. And then we have this like here. We'll throw that marksman like here. And then... let's go grab ourselves a bunch of fangs here. And we throw those in the front. Okay, it's not a headbutt. Cringy here is playing some standard steel balls. I always wonder if I should say I respect that or I don't respect that. I'm currently leaning towards I'm not respecting that. But we will see, we will see. What spec is he anyway? Farseer spec, okay. So we probably won't be getting a cheap source of photon in this game here. We are going to have our fangs break this hopefully in time to have an effect. It should really, yeah. Can the marksman please start shooting something that matters? Because, yeah, I think this round one we are not gonna win. Based on the fact that we did not have the chaff clear required. Now, do I want to force? Yeah, I think I want to force Assault Marksman. We are going to go. Do get some interesting units here. Like, I think I can take the Wraith. And run that right now. And then I would very much so like to have one packer crawlers that just goes in, takes the tower hopefully. And at least in this round I'm gonna watch what happens and just defend the flanks with some more fangs. We'll want to get heavier into fangs afterwards. So there is exactly 0 upshoot from the opponent. No EMP here. Oh, there is upshoot now. These hounds probably going to redirect to the crawlers on the side. If they don't, I think I'm gonna call them stupid. Okay, I'm gonna call 80% of them stupid. We should be getting somewhere with this Wraith here. Like, it's not going to live in the end, I assume. But it definitely did its job. We can basically run over the rest with just these crawlers here. Wait, it moved out of targeting range for a moment. Scammed. I don't really have a good one here. Yeah, the marksman definitely scammed him. I mean, now I'm tempted to make this a game with those units, but we're not gonna be doing that. I think what we're gonna be doing is we're going to be throwing on laser sights as kind of a joke. Yeah, that too. Calling 80% of them stupid. And I literally have it on tape. Well, not tape, but yeah, recording. Alright, I think we're gonna want some more chaff units here. We also have a potential drop of units in the back that we need to worry about some. Because there is some units that could potentially go from behind. I think we're gonna be saving some money, risk this round. There it is. Now, since they nerfed the amount of crawlers that are coming out from this, I think it's now 18 instead of 24. If they split between 2 packs of fangs, is that actually going to be enough? They do have buffed health and shield and stuff. Oh, do you really want to compete with that? I mean, I can technically put a level on those and then they would win the fight. There also is the Farseer now. So let's see how good or bad these fangs are about to do here. They didn't split 50-50. But they are defending. Okay, so I didn't need to worry about that. Like, on that side they broke through, but they broke through anyway. So not a whole lot of difference here. We simply lost very badly here because the Wraith was all that allowed us to win, and we lost the Wraith to a missile, the Farseer, and the Marksman. Alright, now I think it's time to start hitting the, with the hammer here. What do we get? Ooh. I think I'd like to take that here, quick teleport. We are going to try that and level here. What we are definitely going to do is sell this. And then we're going into range and assault mode. We're gonna be picking whoever is furthest ahead here on levels. Which appears to be this Marksman. I think that's fair. And then all we are going to do is we are going to be hitting these buttons. And just spamming a bunch more of them. And also throw one here for good measure. And unlock like what? We may or may not in the end start needing like some Stormcallers, so maybe we'll get those. He did also level those, and he's going to be winning that fight. However, there's no way that they're going to be going through these crawlers quickly enough and have enough left to kill that Marksman. Our Marksman should now hopefully be properly scary. He also has Assault though. Oh, I like to see attack on the Hounds here. Now, it was important for me to have range and assault mode at the same time, so that we don't get outranged by our own sledges. We should definitely invest into some blockage at the very front. Otherwise it's going to be ending up pretty badly in the long run for us, I assume. Yeah, we are simply getting broken through here at the moment. No, I'm just playing weird stuff. Nice to see you. Back then. They got buffed in the last patch. Plus 50% instead of plus 20 plus no 30 I think it was damage. Definitely going the this route here. We can put levels on that, and we need some showstopper units in the front, or well, some blocker units in the front. And then we do also want to have something against the rhinos that are 98% likely to start moving in. I wish we could have something here as well, but none can do, unfortunately. This should block us from just losing outright to a rhino drop. Has he picked? Okay, he does have advanced power system, but I think that was from the round before, no? Yeah, here is the rhino drop. This should slow the steel balls down long enough for our marksman to actually start doing a good amount of damage. I can smell the EMP coming in from miles away, and he might just finish it this round. Yes, the EMP, yeah. We're gonna have to rely on our sledges doing a lot of work here. Yeah, he's really in I want to finish it now mode. Really wish I could have put some more units in the flank instead of having to defend against a rhino. Is that GG? Like, I think that's GG. GG. Still have to learn it. That's why I'm delaying it. We're gonna call that one a failed attempt at assault marksman. But at the end of the day, if I want to get any good with these strategies, I'm gonna have to learn how to play it. The bad thing is that I really think if I didn't have to defend against a rhino drop here, and I think it would have gotten through otherwise, I could have made something out of this. He also missiled these out of the way, and I think if he doesn't use missiles here, he is actually not going to win the round, and we are at least alive. Could have potentially also not taken the advanced targeting, but I figured if we were winning this round, we would be in a pretty good position. I think that was a bit unlucky with the drops, and combine that with my as of yet lacking skill as far as assault marksmen go, that just pushes me over the edge to lose. That's what this match felt like. Alright, I hope you had a lot of fun watching and listening to this, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!